Hello everybody, welcome back to the Clocktower, a little bit earlier and on a different day as well. My name is Maxwell and we are continuing with some Dark Souls 3 while we stare into this beautiful flame in front of us. This flame that has destroyed so many lives, and yeah, that's all it's done, it's destroyed lives. Almost as if this flame we stare before us is actually the profane flame. But anyway, let's get a move on, shall we? Because while we were off stream, hold on. How do I get my... Ah, that's my HUD. There we go. While we were off stream, I dedicated an extra 5 minutes trying to find where Cirrus was. And I found her. She was around. I was just in an area a bit too far from it. And this fog wall should disappear in a few minutes. There we go. Yeah, I was looking up here, but she's all the way down here. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. I am. Going to play more Dark Souls. The entertainment of you lot, and I've gone too far down. Here she is. I guess her duty was done. I guess she'd done everything she could to help us by doing exactly nothing. Damn. Certain guy called Jay may be a little bit mad. But it's the way with Dark Souls, sadly. So we can just pilfer her stuff, really. Sunless Talisman. I guess the rest of the stuff is for our grandmother. What a lovely grandmother. Stripping the armour and clothes off the corpse of her granddaughter and selling them to us. Here we go. Sunless Talisman. Talisman given to the Knights of the Sunless Realms who serve the nameless moon. Scales of intelligence, which is rare for a miracle catalyst, but it makes it compatible with the dark. In the Sunless Realms, this fact is related first as an initial warning. So it seems, yeah, she was using dark miracles. And here is the Sunset Shield, in which I actually realised we didn't actually look at the Sunset set, did we? Helm of Hodrick, Holy Knight of the Sunless Realms. This light gold helm, named for its sunset hues, is now faded and wrapped in tainted rags. The sorry fool was known to wander the battlefield as a crazed ghoul, lashing out at friend and foe alike. I think it has similar... Yeah. Yeah, it's all the same. So we'll have a look at his shield. Shield of the Holy Knights of the Sunless Realms, engraved with a brilliant flame crest that burns brightly within the Order's customary sunset colours. This design symbolises those who both harbour and oppose the power of the flame. Quite a little bit of deep lore with these guys. But yeah, this means something else. Now that Cirrus is dead, there's no one to stop us from talking to a certain fellow who's been waiting patiently upon Lothric's throne. See him there? This is the character that is the most snazzily dressed in the entire game, in my opinion. It's not even technically armour. It's basically just wearing clothes. It's like he's come straight out of Bloodborne.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded. Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Yeah, this guy basically introduces you to PvP, to invading other worlds and killing and taking the tongues off people. I'm wondering, because I have a couple of tongues on me, but I just found the world, so this should work.
Pillage embers for briefly. What else are
Oh, okay, right. So maybe we have to reset the area. 1 moment. Oop. Nearly fell off the edge there.
Well, hasn't it been some time?
Yeah, exactly 10 seconds.
Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do? If you fancy a proper red-eye orb, one uncracked, untainted, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
I love his voice, I have to say. The guy who voiced Leonard up there, because that's his name, he could read a book to me, and I'll be quite happy. Right, so at our level, the Dark Wraith is not a challenge, but if it was at the beginning of the game, the Dark Wraith would be one hell of a challenge. Actually, before we do so... Oh no! Ooh, got the longsword. Nice. Hold on, did I kill the mimic down here? Yeah, I did. Okay. And since there's no dragon, because we killed it. We can pillage this area. So yeah, just a couple of clubs, a longsword and whatnot. But I just want to make sure I did this area before I moved on. Oh, damn it. So, yes. I think it's downstairs. Yeah, here it is. Down we go. To fight the Dark Wraith. I like doing a quest line like this because you could just like crank it out in like 10 minutes. Yep. And we got a dark sword out of it. Lovely. Do like me a dark sword. We're done. We'll return to Leonard. He'll be like, "Ooh, you got to go up, lovely."
You found a proper red eye. Brilliant. I knew you were no ordinary man. Now invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep.
So yeah, essentially this guy's a recruiter for the Fingers of Rosaria. I mean, self-imposed. I highly doubt that Rosaria is actually going out there and be like, "Hey, could you recruit for me?"
Now invade and pillage all you like, and if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep.
We may just do that. Because there was a reason I didn't bow to her before. We'll do that now, though. God, my guys look so fucking disgusting. Why did I make him like that? Why did I do such a thing? Oh look, there's a grub on the floor. 3 guesses who this may be, because we killed Kirk, and we've had a set here. Leonard is about, and Creighton we killed and took his set. So there's only 1 finger left. Hazel. But I think it's like the 3rd or 4th time we've got her that... Hold on, Amy? Surely we've picked up her set already. Yeah, this is the 2nd time we've got her stuff. Excuse me. And we asked to join the Covenant. Rosaria's fingers. I just realised, is that like wax on her head? Ooh. Lord. That should... Let's just reset the area a second. Ah, no. Okay, so we have to offer a pale tongue, I think. Ah, there he is. And we may as well. Rosaria's fingers, there we go. I will name myself Dark Fingered Slave Dude. I don't know.
So, you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all? She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie. But do not force your romance upon the rest of us.
I like that. We all serve the same lady, but the thing is, she only requires tongues, whether it be your tongue or others. I love that.
Rosaria's fingers need otherwise. You are free to believe that all fingers share camaraderie, but do not force your romance upon the rest of us.
So yes. Now, if we go back to the Shrine Bonfire and come back... she should be dead. Hello. Yep. She lies dead. Leaving behind a black eye orb. We didn't actually have a look at the other orb, did we? Where is it? Here it is. Online red eye orb, online play item. Invade other worlds at will. Defeat the host of embers of the world you have invaded to gain the strength of fire. The red eye orb is rooted in a tiny land swallowed by darkness long ago. A small reference to New Londo. Some choose to put the orb to other users. To embark on this path, enter the service of Rosaria in the Cathedral of the Deep. And then we've got the Black Eye Orb. Arcane Orb left on Rosaria's corpse. Have faith her soul can be retrieved by invading the world of her killer and returning victorious. The Black Eye is proof of vengeance, but often appears serene as it casts its gaze towards Irithyll. So yes, that's a hint of where we should go. But I know exactly where we should be. So we go to Londo, to the boss room of Aldrich. Don't know why, but I always feel cold when I'm in this area. It always makes me think that it's like a very cold place. Feel the black orb quivering. So if we use it, we'll invade the world of Rosaria's killer. Which, surprise, surprise, once the game loads it up, was Leonard the whole time.
Expected to see you here. Couldn't resist her any longer in all her festering glory. And now you want to ravage her soul as well. I sowed the seeds, I'll prune the roots. I, Leonard, swear so upon my vows to the goddess. What do you want with her soul? Isn't flesh enough for a sick beast? Blessed Rosaria.
I guess when you wear clothes, you don't have much protection, do you? So yes, we've got 3 things. Crescent Moon Sword, Soul of Rosaria, and the Silver Mask. We'll have a look at the soul to begin with. The Soul of Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth, stolen by ring-fingered Leonard. Return this to her extant corpse, and Mother of Rosaria will spring back to life, as if nothing had ever happened. But technically, this is a twisted soul, despite how small it is. And then we also got a weapon. Crescent Moon Sword, ring-fingered Leonard's weapon of choice, a type of chattel imbued with the power of the moon. Leonard set out on a journey of rebirth, but decided instead to serve the goddess as a knight, and inherited this weapon. Interesting little bit, though. If you attack Leonard right at the beginning, without ever talking to him, he has a normal chattel. He only gains the Crescent Moon Sword after we join the Fingers of Rosaria, as if this was his present, as if Rosaria was truly was truly happy with him bringing another finger to her, so she rewarded him with the Crescent Moon Sword, which must mean that Rosaria has a link to Moonlight, which is really interesting. But that's not the only interesting thing about Rosaria. And let's have a look at the Silver Mask. Here we go. Silver Mask of Ringfinger Leonard. In his youth, Leonard suffered grave burns to his entire body, his face in particular, which he hid beneath his mask. Was terribly scalded. He abstained from restoring these injuries even after becoming a Finger of Rosaria. So he never tried to do the rebirth cycle like so many of the other fingers did. Probably because he didn't want to become a grub like what happened to Hazel. Because that's what happens if you rebirth too many times. You will eventually become a grub. Now let's have a look at the rest of Leonard's set. Actually, let's just go all the way down. Oh, we even got Albert's set as well, and we'll have a look at Sirius's set as well. Where is it? That's a black hand armor. We don't want that. There we go. Leonard's garb. Garb of Ringfinger Leonard. Leonard was born into royalty, which is believed to be the reason for his skill in both sorcery and swordsmanship. Indeed, this dingy garb is in fact embroidered with gold thread, betraying its purpose as military wear designed for a noble. I can't speak today. So yes, Leonard was indeed a noble. With silver and meticulously tanned, there's nothing extra to be had with this. And where is it? The Sirius's set. Here we go, Sirius's set. Attire of a knight from the Sunless Realms, known for their resistance to both magic and the dark, formed of a silk veil and silver headband. Sunless knights serve the nameless moon, and perhaps it is for this reason the attire casts a feminine silhouette. So yeah, it seems like all of the sunless people served the moon, which could mean that they were their order were originally Dark Moon Knights. But yeah, so basically what happened with Leonard, going back to that, is that Leonard stole Rosaria's soul in what I would describe as a thing to be like oh, if I can't have if I can't have Rosaria, then no one can. That sort of deal. Or like, I will keep her safe because I believe I'm the only one who is fit to do so. In fact, that's probably the reason why he's named Ringfinger Leonard, because he probably believes he is married to Rosaria when that's not the case. Probably a one-sided marriage there.
Aha, thou returned. So,
But if we look at Rosaria's soul, we get bountiful sunlight. Special miracle granted by the Princess of Sunlight, Guinevere. Gradually restores a large amount of HP for self and those in the vicinity. The miracles of Guinevere, loved as both mother and wife, bestow their blessing on a great many warriors. It's very interesting that Rosaria, the mother of rebirth and the matriarch of the Fingers of Rosaria, would have a miracle such as this, and it comes from her soul, no less. So she must be another child of Guinevere, or one of the children of Guinevere. It's just very interesting to me. Personally, since we're not going to do anything with Fingers of Rosaria, we're just going to trade the soul in for that.
the mantle of Lord of Cinder of
Yeah, we've heard of that before. So yes, Rosaria's dead. We've just traded her soul in for something else. And we can just take this off. Because we belong to nobody. But after all that, I believe we have a certain boss to be killing. Since we have completed the rest of the area of Archdragon Peak. And once we kill the boss of this area, we can move on to... Actually, I want to kill her, just in case she drops her staff. Ah, I'm not so lucky. That's fine. So yes, there's a message here. Nothing will remain once the bell has tolled. Literally, messages all around the place that would say, do not ring the bell. Do not ever ring the bell. But we're going to ring it, because we're assholes. Once we do that, it suddenly gets very stormy. And this part is what makes people think that we are in a dreamscape. Because if we drop down, we're standing on clouds. Ain't that interesting? So we see the master of this area, the man that, or, well, not man, but the being that has been statued in this entire area, on the top of a very bird-like dragon by the looks of things. I hate this version, the first phase of this boss. I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, notice he's not just using lightning, he's using sunlight. And that's another reason why I don't like this fight, because it keeps quick. I mean, you can attack him on the... Yeah, lighter weapons are a better choice for this. Oh, come on, stagger. Finally! Well, I've nearly killed you. One little small detail I love about this scene is... Look, his hand is shaking before he does what needs to be done. So that little quiver before he does it. That little bit of emotion. Love it. So now we fight the main man himself. The king that has no name. The nameless king. Okay. Do decent damage to it. Yeah, this is a fight I am not confident at all in. Going to phase 3? Get behind him. Don't get complacent now. Oh, no, never mind. First time nameless king. Holy shit. Soul of the Nameless King. King of Dragons. Apparently. But it's honestly a disservice to call him just a Nameless King. As we're going to discuss in a minute, he was the son of a god. And a lot of people will probably go, oh yeah, well we know which god, considering what attacks he was using. Don't like how my character looks. He looks like a scrotum. I was about to say again, come on. So yeah, we've provided these people with no leader. And we got a Titanite slab for our trouble. Now there's nothing up these sides here. I've looked extensively in the past. You're not really meant to go up there, really. Unless the dragon statue has been blown down. So yes, Ornstein set, the Dragon Slayer set. Just discarded to the side here. Not even in a chest or anything. Golden Lion Helm associated with Dragon Slayer Ornstein from the Age of the Gods and imbued with the strength of lightning. In the Dragonless Age, this knight who'd long guarded the ruined cathedral left the land in search of a nameless king. I think the rest of his set basically tells the same story, I think. Yes, okay, so... go to pole arms. Crossbear associated with Ornstein the Dragon Slayer, a weapon of the gods imbued with the strength of lightning. Two-handed thrust utilises the support of the cross and requires great might, but can pierce deep into the flesh of dragons and send mere men flying. So yes, this is what I consider another path to Ornstein's fate in Dark Souls. This is probably the path taken if Ornstein wasn't killed in the cathedral, if he left before the Chosen Undead came, basically. Oh, yeah. Hello. Who are you summoning? Oh, okay, Drake Blood Knight. I killed your buddies. And now I'm wearing their clothes. Oh, he's angry at me. There's a decent amount of souls each time you kill him. Wait, where's the bonfire? Yeah, I'm more interested in fighting him a third time. Let's head back to the Firelink. To the Firelink Shrine. The hell? Was that? Huh. Okay then. So yeah, let's go over to oh, what's his name? Ludleth, that's it. Right, so the stuff we get from the we actually get three things from the Soul of the Nameless King. We get Lightning Storm, Miracle of the Nameless King, allied to the ancient dragons, calls forth furious bolts of lightning. Once a slayer of dragons, the former king and war god tamed a storm drake on which he led a lifetime of battle. This miracle is likely a tale of their bond. And then we get a weapon, probably if we fought it in Dark Souls 1, we probably get from its tail, since all dragons seem to give weapons. So, curved sword imbued with the strength of a storm drake. The Nameless King, allied to the ancient dragons, fought beside the storm drake in countless battles. When the great beast fell, the king claimed his soul, as was custom in the Age of the Gods. And then finally, the weapon of the Nameless King himself, the Dragon Slayer Sword Spear. A dragon hunting weapon from the Age of the Gods. the earliest form of a crossbeam, serving as both sword and spear. Its owner was the Nameless King and deific hunter of dragons. The sword spear is imbued with lightning, of which he was the heir. So yes, what we had just fought and killed was Gwyn's lost son. As in his firstborn, which he disowned for allying with the dragons. Who is also the patriarch of the Sunlight Covenant, which are these guys, the Warriors of Sunlight. So yeah, he wasn't Solaire at all, he was a god himself. Have a look at his set as well, because his set does look awesome though. No. Here we go. Dragon scale armor of a nameless king who was allied to the ancient dragons. Dragon scales are razor sharp and cannot be burned. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So I just went to the wrong one. Crown of a nameless king who was allied to the ancient dragons. This golden crown, buried amidst long strands of bristling ash, is said to be closely resemble that of the First Lord. Literally all but saying this guy was the firstborn son, the god of war, and the inheritor of Gwyn's sunlight.
Ashen one.
Which is a story in of its own, but I'm going to eat his soul after eating these two tiny ones. So we can level up a little bit more.
Very ready. Farewell, Ashen One.
And now we've done all that, I'm going to leave the final boss for the end. For we're about to jump into the first DLC. The Painted World of Ariandel.
Very own home now.
Let's not go in that cave. And I don't know why I rested at this bonfire. So yes, this is the first of the DLCs. And adds a little bit of lore to different characters and to the Painted World in the first game. Yeah, these are the followers of Farron. If their pointed helms didn't give them away as to who they belong to. Yeah, we don't get very good upgrade material in this area, sadly. This is all for mid-game, which it tells you to like complete Lothric Castle before you come here as well. So yeah, these guys fight interestingly, don't they? We got shield carriers to shove shields in your face, and then the torchbearers come up behind you and blow fire up your ass. And then others will fire or throw spears at a range, which is interesting. Might as well continue onward. That happened a few times. And here are some of the one of the worst enemies of this area. Shut up. Great, we're now surrounded by wolves. That's part of the reason I don't like these guys. They tend to track you when you dodge. Oh, I haven't noticed you. Quickly sip. Oh shit! I activated the big wolf. Okay, we don't have to kill this one straight out. You only have to sort of drive away. Not that I often fight this one here. Oh, come on, I'm trying to fight the small one. Ow. Yomika, thank you for the mist. There we go. Get a little bit of Titan Light each time you kill it, you drive them away. There's another area coming up where we get to fight that again, but I refuse. I refuse to fight it there. Oh, I've never been up here before. Oh dear. Thank you, invulnerability frames. That's what the follower javelin is. It's a weapon I rarely get, and I never ever come up here. Oh, I need fire for them, don't I? Damn bitch! You killed me. Well, at least I won't get frostbitten again. Oh god, here we go. Okay, maybe fire. Let's. Yeah, living trees. And if that's not bad enough, we've got a new enemy coming up in a moment. Another new enemy. And these guys are a massive hassle. Millwood Knights. Come over here so that I don't get shot by that archer up there. Because I know there's an archer up there. I've been pegged by him too many times. God. See him? There's 2 archers up there. Oh God, and I just noticed there's going to be... Oh. And that's why these archers are so deadly. They fire explosive arrows. Oh God, he's coming this way. Stop following up on that attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it, so far, every time I fought a Millwood Knight, they've almost killed me. There's a crystal lizard just down there. And here's the archer. And the fall killed him. Nice. So I guess what he gets. Fucking deserves. Let's go get the captain's ashes while we're here. Soul of a Weary Warrior. And the captain's ashes. Millwood Battle Axe. Don't know how good that weapon is, because I've never tried it. Let's head down on the plank. Trying to think of a way to get to that crystal lizard. Ah, here we go. Literally like that. Nice. Some twinkling titanite. And the ethereal oak shield. So let's have a look at the actually no, we'll wait until we go back to the bonfire to or to the Fire Link Shrine before we have a look at any of the items. And we've only got 5 Estus shards left. Not Estus shards, Estus sips. Thank you for the heavy gem. And we need to get up there to that cathedral. Ah, here we go. But when we go this way, guess who pops up? That goddamn wolf again. And they'll summon all their friends, which I'm not dealing with right now. Screw that. And that is a... Okay. That is a very picturesque scene. I mean, look at that. Ain't that so pretty? It's beautiful. Now, obviously, there's going to be people inside. And I may have mentioned yesterday that there is a waifu in here. Specifically, my waifu. If I were to have such a thing in Dark Souls. Look at all these Corvians, though. Just praying up here. And there's a lone knight standing guard just outside. Actually get up here. Hello? Thank you.
Well, well. You're Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows. No bell tolls. And yet, you slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you. Now, go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully.
Alright, we shall do as he says. But yes, he recognizes us as a Lord of Hollows. Now, I always wondered what that thudding was, but I have a feeling that might be Ariandel whipping himself down there. And here she is.
Welcome to the Painted World of Ariandel. I am Frida. I have long stood beside our Blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemest not, Lord of Hollows. I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world, but thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee? The bonfire here in this room. A meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee nonetheless.
The way she speaks, though, it makes it seem like bonfires are only visible to the undead. With these sorts of bonfires, anyway.
Ah, yes. There is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess. A remembrance of this cold world for the great Lord of Londor. May it help thee bear thy duty. Now, return from whence thou camest. Thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is cause to rejoice.
So yeah, she's bidding us to leave Ariandel. The Painted World of Ariandel. All these paintings of people burning. But yeah, let's get a closer look at her face. Oh no, there we go. Not creepy or anything, but you would have thought it'd be a little bit hard to see underneath all that, but yeah, she won't turn. Oh no, if I go behind her, actually, she'll stop turning around. There we go. This side is very much covered. I don't know if you can see it, but It looks like she has a burn on that side of the face. On that side, she doesn't. But yeah, she's telling us to leave this place, and we can't really continue further in this place, apart from, you know, rest at the bonfire and whatnot. But we can retrace our steps and talk to this guy again.
Lady Frida has spoken, has she not? Then tarry no longer and be gone. Carry on, for Lady Uria and for Londor. There is one thing you should know. Inside the cold painting, curiosity could be your cross. Stray from the withering flame, and the snow will swallow you whole.
Yeah. She's asking us to leave, and he is giving us a warning to leave. You see, in my opinion... Oh yeah, that's also another thing as well. There's a hollow gem near this place. And to give you a clue as to, you know, if you weren't doing the hollow ending, like, you would, you know, having that would be a little hint as to who they're aligned with, or used to be aligned with. Yeah, but I have a feeling that if he, his name is Wilhelm of Londor, if he had not given us that warning, the unkindled ash may have actually left. May have, I don't know. But to give someone a warning like that is to, like, imply that there's something more. But yeah, all this here, this is all rot. Like with, like, what looks to be like maggots and stuff like that. The painting is starting to really, really rot. Because that's what we are. We're inside a painting. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh, nice. So here we've got more of these guys ahead. And we got a little slip and slide. We can control, sort of. Okay, and we go down here to all these what look to be crow creatures. Which look to be like baby bird creatures, like corvians almost. Oh god, and we've got to... Yeah, so put all these guys out of their misery. They seem to be just in pain. Crawling around in the mud and cold. One quick bonk to the head and they're dead. But now we have to fight one of these things. This is a Corvian Knight. Ah, shit. Come on. Yes! Yeah, they can be very, very... They're going to be a massive handful. Problem is, that's the easier version of them. There's another one later that has a rapier, which is an even worse version. Look at that. No Estus soup to be had, sadly, but...
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose.
Other Ash? I mean, sure.
Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. You are Ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek? Surely you've seen the rot that afflicts our world, but that which fooled the good father and buried the flame, after we had all made up our minds too. So, please, grant us one wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her.
So yes, this is people we would basically be aligned to. Well, one of the few sane Corvians left. Yeah. We must find this lady of the painting, because clearly that's not Frida, who we met earlier, and show her what fire is. The rest of the bonfire, so then we can get our Estus back and continue onwards. To a tragic sight. Of a Corvian knight attacking his own kind. Yeah, these ones can do massive damage in just a few hits. And those ones I'm always worried about. Let's see if I can jump up here. Not where I wanted to go, but okay, fine. More flies. Always seem to be where rot is. I mean, look at badly it is rotting though. And that's not even the worst of it. Yeah, you can't knock me down that hole. Ow! How many more of you are there? big black one over here. Vomiting on you will cause toxic. That'll just damage you. We'll continue up this way. Oh, these guys can use magic. Look at that. Let's drop down here. Oh god. And we have the Slave Knight set, which is what Gale wears. A cloth hood issued to Slave Knights, coloured red to vibrantly signify their stature. Long ago, only the undead served as Slave Knights, warriors used as fodder in the bleakest of battles. They grew decrepit, their skin charred black and their bones twisted. Eventually, they went outright mad, but were never relieved from duty. I mean, look how nice it looks, though. Weird that, you know, you'd have a slave knight like that, but... give him really nice armaments. I think this is like the first armor I've used where it doesn't look too chunky on me. But yeah, I'm going to be using this for a little bit. Even though it has worse defenses. See if I can get up here again. Nope. Oh, nice. Rusted gold coin. And we're back here again. We'll go back up. With the exception of a shield, we're basically dressed like Gale. Even got the right stuff. Just. Yeah, that's how you can prevent yourself from dying to that Corvian Knight up there when chasing that Crystal Knight. Ooh, okay. How about I just go about it the normal way? But saying, oh, you're dead. Stay down. I saw items. Ah, here we go. Let's jump Yeah. Ow. You missed me. And we have the crow talons. Once I grab the other one as well, we'll look at that. I can't remember how to get to it. Hum. Going here? No. There's no way to get into that tower. Yeah, this is the room we met the Sane Corvian, as I like to call him. Trying to think how to get over to where the crow talons are. Well, not the crow talons, the rapier. Probably up there. Yeah, because there's no way we're going to be jumping that way. Okay, so let's just jump down for the moment. Specifically on this guy. Few extra souls. There's a way, there's supposed to be a way up there, so let's go around the side, just in case you guys get any funny ideas. No, nothing, okay. Where's this ladder? I know there's a ladder here. I've used such a thing. Don't make me go all the way around again. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? What? Oh, you're dead. Leave. Don't make it out as if you're alive, my guy. Ow. Oh, there's a quick hand bearing here. Sure. Ah, here we go. Wrong time to jump down there, pal. Okay, this leads to nowhere. Okay, unless we jump over. Like that. Grab ourselves, it's just another soul. Deal with that. Ah. Large Titanite shard, and this is where we were before. Ah, there it is. Okay. Because I'm blind. There we go, Specsavers people. Crow quills. There we go. Speaking of showing fire to peeps, let's show fire to this. Wish you could get that set. It does look cool. We won't rest for the moment. Oh, hello. I forgot all about you. I managed to deflect the guy. Here we go. Back to where we were. After getting all of this stuff from the area. I'm actually interested to see what is in here. Unless this is literally just for... Yeah, it's just the tower we climbed up of, I think. Right, no, it's just a different tower. Never mind. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Now, there is an item in this church, but there are two Corvian knights in here, and that makes me nervous. I won't go down there. Or down here. There is an opening where we can just jump onto one of the beams. This one? it's this one. There we go. Oh, he heard us. Right, this very quickly, and... Shit. Grab the item and run. 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 Are they coming? They're staying in there? I'm hoping they're staying in there. Are you stuck? Oh no, he's just... Ah, there we go. Okay, there's one. And here's the other Corvian Knight. But we'll just drink that. Yeah, I forgot this one can poise through the attacks sometimes. Come out here so that we can fight better. I mean, you could just throw stuff at me. That's also fine, I guess. Ow. And you can poke at me through the door. Cheap, I know, but... Ow. Okay, now we only have 5 Estus. Sips of Estus left. Actually, I think I've just wasted some of my... yeah, no, there's nothing else in here. Just go around the church. Branch, an extra one in case we ever need it, which we probably will not. Some rusted coins.
I've seen your kind.
And here's Wilhelm.
Every fleeing man
Sort of
must
come
have
good on that threat of his.
secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
So yeah, he has an edgier flame buff than we do.
Forgive me, my lady. I swore an oath, but I have failed you. Lady Elfrida.
So yes, now we learn her true name. It's not Frida, it's Elfrida. Or at least it's her old name. One of the two. Is there someone down there? Well, probably is, but probably out in the next area. And here's the fair lady that we were sent to find.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke, the one to show me flame.
Look what she's doing. It's like picking a dent in the table or something.
'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee. 'Tis good. I'll head off to paint. I promised Uncle Gale I would.
Okay, so next time we see her, she will be in a different area. Right, so let's... Oh, really? So I have to go out this way. Go on here. Go around here. And open the door this way. For fuck's sake. Okay, before we go any further, we'll go ahead on to Firelink Shrine to look at the items we just got. But first of all, we're going to talk to... Yuria.
Our lord and rightful liege, thy scent seemeth most familiar. A sweet fragrance long faded from our own bosoms. My lord, how this came to pass I know not, but take heed. Kindness can wear upon one's principles.
Yeah. A little bit of well, not exposition, but a little bit of extra thing from Yuria.
O lord and liege, I prithee.
Oh, it's just... Yeah, it's just normal, the same. Yeah, I don't really need anything from her, so...
Be safe, O lord and liege. I prithee wrest the flame from its mantle.
Okay, so let's have a look at some of the items we got. So first of all, we got the Chill Bite Ring. One of the bite rings native to Korean increases frost resistance. This ring would never grace Frida's hand, for the painting and its frost became her home. Yet she was one who gave it to us. So it begs the question, how did she get this ring? Then we also got a certain sword, the Onyx Blade. Elfrida, the eldest among her sisters and the leader of a sable church, bestowed this sword to her knight. Only the sword was a farewell gift, and acceptance signified the knight's resignation from Elfrida's service. But yet, Wilhelm, who was wielding this blade, seemed very much in her service, didn't he? There is a... I think Vati said it best. Vati Vidya. He said he believed that Wilhelm accepted this blade as a farewell gift from Elfride's service of the Sable Church, not to her in particular. So I believe when she left the church, which will be explained a bit later. When she left the church, Wilhelm followed her. Oh yeah, we also got the key as well. Get a contraption key. That's it. Key to the contraption leading to the attic of the archive found at the edge of the Corvian settlement. After Sir Wilhelm led a white-haired woman to the attic of the library, he kept this key as if it were his life. So it's his job to make sure that that she was hidden away from the world.
Well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
Give the captain's ashes over.
Passing fine ash thou hast given. Let the iron.
So nothing new on that one. Okay, so we get the Millwood Knight set. Armour worn by the Knights of Millwood. The char bronze breastplate and the thick black cape are adorned with the symbol of the ethereal oak. When the fabled Millwood forest was discovered, it was a vacant ruin. The only thing left was the ethereal oak stood rotting. Yeah, the only thing that was left was the ethereal oak stood rotting. No corpses were discovered, yet their belongings lay neatly on the ground. Makes you think that the Millwood Knights were just pulled into the painting all of a sudden. And I think that's the only thing it gives, isn't it? Yeah, so we got one of their weapons at least. Which is the axe. Here we go. Battle axe wielded by Millwood Knights. Its blade is blessed with a symbol of the ethereal oak. A hefty axe normally wielded by the mightiest of warriors. Okay, there's not much. The unique warcry of the Millwood Knights entailed a leap straight for... Oh, okay. So it's a little bit different from the warcry. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of lore on that one, but we also did get the shield, didn't we? Here we go. Char bronze shield used by the Millwood Knights that slowly regenerates HP. Nice. This shield appears to be blessed by a great, if faded, image of the ethereal oak. It's also a fairly uniquely shaped shield too. So yes, that's what we got so far. Is we're starting to paint a little bit of a picture of the people inside the Painted World and who rules over it. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break a moment because I need to get myself something to drink. So I'll be right back. Okay. And we're back. Okay, so we don't really have a lot to... Actually, we might as well use all these souls now while we've got them to level up just at least once. Because we've got one difficult area coming ahead of what I consider to be a difficult area. And afterwards... Hey! Make a Kush proud, slay them all. Hey Mike, how you doing? And hey Jay, yeah, I know we are a little bit late. We are a bit early today. You should follow my Twitter, my dude. It's usually where I send the updates. I did also post it in the Discord as well. And don't worry, you only missed about an hour and 40 minutes of it so far, so. Yeah, I'm doing fine, dude. I'm doing fine. You just got up. It's like, well, to be fair, you do late shifts, so I won't be too harsh on you for that.
I just got up too.
Hey, guess who's in the chat? Mike Stir, Kagash.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so hopefully we can find a few more of these guys as weapons. Especially their saber, because I love their saber. And that was a hell of a dodge. Ow. Fire burn bad. Ow. Oh, okay. Wait. Tunes of weather? What? Do I have a hurricane or something? I mean, knowing America, I wouldn't be surprised, but... I've got more of their gloves. Should be able to find the rest of their items at least. We've found their javelin so far. So what were the results last night? I'm sorry I couldn't watch the stream. I was a bit too tired after my stream. It was a light storm, which with Florida, so yeah, storms are not nice. Okay. So let's hit me up. Oh no. Who's throwing stuff at me? So yeah. Remember when Wilhelm said, no bell tolls, yet you fell into the painting? This is what he meant. They buried the bell. So there's no way it could toll. Sip. I like to think we're taking a mouthful of whiskey before we're doing that. Oh really? You're gonna wake them all up. Oh, it was an ember. Oh god. I'd like to go through a game with one of those follower torches. Just on my own, you know? That is the follower shield. I won't look at any of the follower weapons until we get all of them. There's only a few left. We just need the follower torch and then the saber, but I know where the saber is. Because it's like one of my favourite weapons of the entire game in terms of one-handed swords. I think I've just gone back on myself, haven't I? Oh no, we're missing an item, never mind. Follow boots. We just stole this man's boots, and there's still someone up there. Killed him, took his boots. I mean, I can hear you guys, where are you? Probably up there. Ah, there's more there. How do we get up to you? Probably for walking the other way, most likely. Okay, so we got Bobby Lashley beat Drew McIntyre, I'm guessing. Taminga and Natty won the Turmoil. Okay. Cesaro bit Seth. Yes, love it. AJ and the Almost Beat New Day. Love it. And we got the belts. Awesome. Braun Strowman destroyed Shane McMahon. Okay, fair enough. Bad Bunny shocked the world with some great moves to help him and the Diamond and the Damon beat the Miz and Morrison. We knew they was going to beat the Miz because I'm not being funny. The Miz just jobs out to everybody. And Belair beat Banks to win the women's belt. Okay. Sounds awesome. To be fair, the only one I was looking for on that one was Cesaro. Can you blame me? I love that man. There we go. Kick this down. That guy was coming for me at speed. I'm going to come down here because I can. Ooh. Hey, thank you, Mike, for the follow. Welcome to the Clocktower. Oh god. Okay, what are you protecting? Usually there's an... Oh, maybe he was just stuck here. Never mind. Okay, we'll continue onwards. May have missed some, but it was a pretty mess show when Bunny pulled off a Canadian power driver from the outside of the ring tomorrow, so I was a complete shock. Okay, holy shit, first of all. A pile driver to the outside of a ring. Is it bad that I'm thinking that I'm surprised that they allowed that to happen? There we go. That's what I was looking for. So I can get over here. That didn't work, my guy. Ooh, Titanite chunk. Nice. Probably one of the biggest rewards you can get in this area. In terms of upgrade material, at least. Okay, so we're going to head off over to that area. Get accosted by bloody... Get accosted by Millwood Knights and the like. I repeat, a musician pulled a move that most wrestlers can't do and did it outside the ring. No, a Canadian power driver, man, 5 o'clock. Okay, holy shit, fair enough. No sleeping on the job. Oh god, wolves. Wolves! Oh, it's tight like shut. Oh god, more wolves. Oh, never mind. It just threw himself off the edge. This leads to... Oh, hello. Stay down. The follower torch. That's what I was after. Yes, we are in the Painted World. Won't be long before we fight Frida. I hate to say it, Jay, but your waifu, she's bit the dust, shall we say. She is an ex-knight. I always find it immensely hilarious when they put away a massive bow and then pull out a big ass hammer. She's hate to say it, dead. She's bit the dust, I'm afraid. Yeah, usually I don't fight these two guys because of that archer. I'm trying. Oh god, now I'm stuck. Ooh, I'm nearly dead. Okay, let's see if we can... Shit. Well, I'm dead. I know of Baldur's Gate. I've not played it yet, and I don't know what Divinity 2 is. May give it a look up after the stream. I love how quickly he put up his shield. He's like, oh shit. Okay, so we're basically done in this area now, so we can just continue forwards. I know I've recently got Outriders. I'm looking to play that on stream at some point. Fuck. And that is the danger of the followers of Farron. Okay, you are getting on my nerves, my guy. I'm sucking down Estus like I've got a drinking problem. Ow! Well done, genius. Oh god. Oh god, here we go. Why am I just getting the boots and the gloves right now? Kind of busy with devoting to, yes, I like it. On classic difficulty bonus of brain time. Ah, okay, fair enough. Well, is it like a Final Fantasy like game? Because whenever I see turn-based, I think Final Fantasy. I could go down there, but I don't feel like getting accosted by knights again. More akin to D&D. Okay, fair enough. Could we not right now? Thank you. Ugh. More dogs or more wolves or whatever. There's one. There's another. Thank you, hitboxes. Yeah, I don't feel like fighting these two. What I feel like doing is doing that for a bit of a shortcut, although now this guy's on his own. That's what I tried to do earlier. Where's that other one? No, it's probably gone over there. Never mind then. Okay, let's fight the Millwood Knights down here. Oh god, here we go. The soul so far. I'll deal with this guy. Whoa, I just realised. Got it. Got him. Just in time too. We've got a lot of Estus left, I've got to be careful now. down they go. Well, this is the most successful I've ever been in this area. Which is quite nice. Earthseeker, and that only leaves the bow, but I don't know where that is. And I don't feel like spending all stream trying to find it. Never tried it. Is that if you have GM mode, you can pretty much design. Ah, fair enough. I know Baldur's Gate obviously is based on a D&D thing because that's what we're playing right now. The D&D campaign for Baldur's Gate. Obviously not right now. We're playing Dark Souls, but still. Excuse me. Oh, thank you for the extra Estus. I'll make sure to use it. Oh god, we've still got this guy. I forgot about him. My guy, if you want to follow me, if you want to fight me, you can follow me down here. I'm not fighting you up there. No, it doesn't want to fight. Fair enough. Oh god, actually, before we continue, let's quickly equip a torch. Because all these guys would do is try to throw maggots on you. That leads to that. Oh god. Reading a bit. That's what we're planning to do with Outriders, actually. I'm planning to drag Sin and a couple of friends on stream and stream it. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of content left in this DLC, but I need to worry about. But as of right now, we need to navigate our way through this hellhole. This rotten hellhole. Killing all these bloody flies. And thankfully there's iron one here, and that's Wilhelm's armour. Not sure what his armour's doing here, but oh well. Haha. Your bleed out maggots do nothing here. Okay, that's all the things. But what I like to do before I activate that contraption... no, screw it. We'll get the contraption done now. Because we could... I think we might be able to crank out this entire DLC in this stream. There's our waifu. Just there.
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
So yes, it seems that we've earned the wrath of Frida. Oh yeah, this leads to the place where we would have fought Priscilla if this was Dark Souls 1. Considering this painting was based on the original Painted World. Well, he seems to be, because as his soul, well not his soul, but his items will tell us that he repainted it, he restored it. I'm trying to find the way back up. Is this it? No, this just leads to here. Okay, let's see if I could just sort of like go about it the other way. No, there's literally a walkway. Okay, fair enough. This will lead straight to the chapel.
Be forewarned, eager Ash. Should this world wither and rot, even then would Ariandel remain our home. Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide.
So yeah, she's giving us now a final warning to not carry on what we're doing.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide.
And we can summon Gale if we so wish. But the thing is, he will not be summoned in the first phase. He only appears in the second phase. But let's talk to the Whitehead painter.
Thou art Ash. Thou hast a pact made with Uncle Gale, so I wish to tell thee all. Behold its size. This is my canvas. It's to be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. But first, I must see flame. I wish to paint a picture of a cold, dark, and very gentle place. One day, it will make someone a goodly home.
Oh wait, no.
I wish of one day, that's why I must see flame.
There we go. Yeah, this is a very thematic area. And I like how with detail they put into like the little paint set and whatnot. Even though that thing there looks awfully like blood, but... Also, I just heard behind me is the monkey. What? Okay, so we're gonna head back down. Because I want to just very, very quickly... do the scripted invasion of this area. So this is how I say you fly swat. I didn't think it would. Okay, let's just jump down. Ah, that's a lot of damage. Ow. Looking for side entrance where we found that crystal lizard. I essentially cut that one fly in half. There we go. Okay, if we follow the vines down with the correct path, this should lead us to that Colosseum-looking structure. If I can see it. There we go, that Colosseum structure there. But we've got to take the correct route down. And then afterwards we have to win an invasion against a pyromancer. Taken wrong. No, I don't think so actually. I think. Yeah, this is not the sort of game that you use for platforming at all. But FromSoft will put them in nonetheless. Let me pull, there we go. Very careful. Oh god. And here we are. Pyromancer's Parting Flame, which is a better version of the flame hand we got. Alright then, take care Mike. Have fun with your little wimp. Right, so we're going to switch back to our Grasscrest Shield, which we have upgraded to level 5, and our Pyromancy Flame to plus 10. fight the Pyromancer. Livid Pyromancer Dummel. Very quickly stick our sword through his head. Well, he uses the Chaos Blade and a very special Pyromancy. And he uses Chaos Pyromancies. And you're out of... Yeah, he wears Cornex's set. What's he doing? Yeah, he wears Cornex's set, has the Chaos Blade, and uses the Parting Flame as his flame catalyst, essentially. Now, he was supposed to use Floating Chaos in that, but apparently he didn't want to, so... Okay, so the only way back is to do that. Before we fight Frida, we're going to go down. I believe it's this side. Yes, it is. Head on down. And navigate routes again. Except there's enemies on them this time. With an archer shooting those bloody arrows at us again. Oh, okay, there was nothing here, okay. That's it, you fall down there. I was about to say. I thought it was going to survive. Yeah, if you get hit by the shockwave, it will knock you off and kill you. But what we're going to just quickly do is we'll wear the cat ring. So if we do fall off, it won't kill us. Well, unless we fall from a pipe, that will kill us. I've screwed up, I think. Hold on. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. little. Right, let's deal with these archers. Because I, for one, I'm getting a little bit tired of them. What ways would be best to deal with them? Actually, let's throw them. This is the right route to jump onto. There we go. As long as we keep moving, we should be fine. Oh god, here we go. Alright, come and fight me, my guy. You are not knocking me off the edge. Die. There we go. That's what I was after. That's one archer dealt with. Ah, shit. No, this will kill us. There you go. Yeah, that's the difficulty of that area. It's just trying to navigate routes while dealing with archers that have arrows that give out massive shockwaves. Let's hope we can get our souls. Is he still up there? I have a feeling he is. Killed him yet again. let's deal with this archer before anything else, because... Oh, hello. Oh god, here we go. Okay, I don't think we could get back up there. Oh wait, yes we can. Shame there's nothing there, but... Where's that follower saber? Since we now have... There we go. That's where we were looking for. Since now we have free reign of these routes. Follow a saber. There we go. Like I said before, one of my favourite one-handed weapons. I think it's my favourite curved sword in the entire game. If I, let's just equip it for a second, so there's no one around to attack us. Here we go. Look how pretty it is. And it's pretty quick as well. Yeah, I love that sword. I'll keep with this. Now, I'm going to grab this bonfire, but I believe... I'm going to do something stupid. So yeah, that's what they drop, eh? They drop a crystal gem. These trees. Yeah, you can hear this one weep. This one's different, much different from the rest of her sisters. It's behind it. It's also unique because, well, I wasn't going to show it here, but she actually crawls towards you. Whereas the others won't. There's Snap Freeze, one of the two frost sorceries in the Painted World. Because this was originally Sullivan's home. He was actually born in the Painted World. Because despite that, he didn't quite belong here. Because he hadn't lost anything yet. Whereas everyone else in the painting had lost everything. I think I could hear Snake Eater in the distance. Holy shit, am I going to do much more climbing? Holy hell. Right, anyway, there's a Titanite slab. And to save a bit of time... So we swap out the cat ring for ring of steel protection again. Now we're going to fight the optional boss of this DLC, which is a massive reference to Artorias and whatnot. Come on, doggy. So yeah, we've got to fight this guy. Wait, is he wearing any trousers? I don't think he's wearing trousers. Yeah, quickly kill him before the... Yeah, this is the giant wolf we fought at the beginning. Ow. Down, doggy. And we got 2 items from that. We got Valahart, which this is a weapon I've always wanted to use, but I've never had time to use it. Blah blah blah. You know. Anyway, weapon once wielded by the champion of the undead match. A special paired set consisting of a broadsword and a lion shield. The champion fought on without rest until he lost his mind. In the end, only his page and a lone wolf stayed by his side. So, we are to assume that the guy we just fought was a page. And not the champion of the undead match. And then we got the bones. Here we go. The charred but warm bones of a champion burn at Firelink Shrine bonfire to participate in the undead matches. Long ago, an undead declared a fight to celebrate their undeath. and to preserve what remained of their souls. So it was that the undead matches were born. The merit of an undead is measured in deaths. Could there be a greater gift for such a creature than a fight that has no end? For some people, probably. I like that his sword is not a copy of like the Farron sword though. But yeah, this is like a little reference to Artorias and whatnot, in my opinion. Oh yeah, there's of course, there's spawn a bonfire every time you kill a boss. Okay. Now we've got all that out of the way. Let's go and kill Frida. I mean, she's right there, but, you know, she won't actually do anything unless you go down here.
What stops them ears? Please, my flail, right away. Bring Frida to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Oh no, I just realised what's going to happen. Character's going to turn round. Who's like, he just turns around.
'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
Now this is an amazing boss fight, in my opinion. That was pretty easy, but that's only phase 1. Also, I'm not entirely sure that that amount of blood could leak from her body. Have you ever been so outraged that you accidentally destroy your own world? And because she is an ashen one like us, the fire brings her back. Okay, second phase. Father Ariandel's the target. He takes for more damage. Preferably not when Frida is right behind him or in front of him. Shit. Nearly dead. Wait, what? Oh yeah, she tries to heal him, yeah. The other thing as well is Father Ariandel is weak to everything, essentially. Oh god. Here we go. Come on, sprint. There we are. That's phase 2 completed. And now we have phase 3. Oh god. Ah, damn it. Hit the wrong button. Ah, shit. That's a grab attack. Nice. Down she goes. Soul of Sister Frida. And that is a way to the next DLC. But we're not going to take that bonfire. We're going to rest up here. So now we've killed Sister Frida and Father Ariandel. In his rage, Father Ariandel unleashed the fire. Which is what we wanted in the end. So let's have a little talk with the painter upstairs.
Those who aren't kin to fire cannot paint a world. Those absorbed by fire must not paint the world. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten, Mother.
She talks about her mother, and considering that she has, if we can actually see it, red slitted eyes and a scaled face, makes people believe that she may be the child of Priscilla.
I can hear the fire crackle, and soon I will see it. My thanks, Ashen One. I will finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place, so that it might make a home for someone someday. My thanks, so that...
I think you have to actually leave the area, come back for her to actually say the line I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I was supposed to come back, wasn't I? Might as well burn the champion bones. Hopefully, she will say the line I wanted to say next.
My thanks, Ashen One. I can almost see
There
the
we go.
flame. Soon, Uncle Gale will bring me the pigment. I wonder if he has found it. The dark soul of man.
So that's what Gale's after, the dark soul. Something that was split apart to make humanity at the dawn of time. Sounds like an impossible quest, right? But yeah, we're now done with Ashes of Ariandel. It was a very short DLC, sadly. And I don't think we got all of the armor pieces for the followers either, which is a shame, because I do like the follower armor. Yeah, no. I think we only got the boots and the gloves. Follower gloves, yeah. So, since we already have the gloves, we'll have a look at what they have on here. Gloves worn by the Farron followers. When a warrior of Farron fell to the abyss, the tall, lean followers with their hollowed eyes quietly appeared in groups to hunt them down. Farron and its watchers fell to ruin, but the followers survived as a wandering pack of hollows. So yes, this confirms the missing, like, there was a fourth section. So basically, you had Farron's, you had the Undead Legion itself, but it was subsected into different parts. So essentially, you had the Abyss Watchers themselves, which were most likely the Vanguard unit and the elite fighters. Then you had the mages, which were obviously, you know, with sorcerers and magic wielders and whatnot, to help them to be the support role and whatnot. Then you probably had miscellaneous warriors and whatnot in the Legion itself. Then you had the watchdogs, which stayed behind and looked after the fort while the actual ones went out fighting. But at the back, acting as the rear guard, were the followers, or as the Japanese text puts it, the ghosts of Farron. Essentially, they were put at the back to make sure no one in the Legion ever fell to the abyss, and if they did, well, they would go out and kill them. Which is what, if we go into, because I think we picked up their shield as well, so there it is, yes. So, follower shield, standard shield used by the Farron followers, crafted with wood and reinforced with metal, imbued a faint resistance to the abyss. And then you had the other. We'll have a look at all the weapons as well while we're at it, to paint a bigger picture of what they were like. So we'll start with my favourite one of the set. Follower Saber. Great curved sword wielded by the Farron followers. Its great weight enables heavy-handed chain attacks. The followers brandish their swords to hunt warriors taken by the abyss. Their technique is honed to face men, implying that those yet to lose their human aspect are their likeliest prey. Then we've got the javelin. There we go. Follower javelin. A light spear wielded by the Farron followers, balanced to allow for throwing. The followers attack in groups, surrounding foes, shielding themselves, and thrusting their spears at their foes. On a final command, they hurl their spears at their fallen foe to give the retired warrior an honourable send-off. And then we've just got the follower torch. An offensive torch used by the Farron followers provides light and doubles as a weapon. Some forms of the abyss manifest as pus within the body, treated from ancient times with fire. So essentially, these guys would, if there was anyone who fell to the abyss within the Abyss Watchers, the shield bearers would corner them. Then the followers will set them, and then the torch bearers will set them alight. And then, on a final command, they will hurl their javelins to kill the guy. So they were purified and removed from the Legion completely. And they did that up until, well, they outlived the Legion, basically, until the Legion went mad and the Abyss Watchers went mad and whatnot with the Dark, and they were just a wandering pack of hollows, essentially, just completely lost of breath of purpose. Which is quite sad, really. But at least they can rest quietly in the trees, well, until we turn up, obviously. So let's have a look at the souls, the more important the more important stuff. So, soul of Sister Frida, one of a twisted soul steeped in strength. Frida was the first ash to enter the painting, but together with the good father, they chose rot over fire. Which is counter to the point to what that Corvian said, right? But that Corvian said that that witch, referring to Frida, fooled the good father and buried the flame. I mean, they did bury the flame, but it seems they decided together against the wishes of the Corvians, which seemed to be central to the decision making, as Barty would put it. And then we also got Wilhelm's armour, which we'll have a look at as well, since we're talking about Frida, the person who stood by her side to the end. The black armour of Wilhelm, Knight of Londor, and a nice fit for any lean hollow. This hollow knight, who served the three sisters who founded the Sable Church, was particularly loyal to the eldest, and was known as a cold-blooded hangman. So yes, he was essentially an executioner. I wonder if his helmet actually says anything. Yeah, no, it doesn't really say anything, which is fine. For a little bit of extra lore, we go to her sister, the middle sister.
Ah, our lord and liege. 'Twas the soul of my sister, Elfrida. A poor wench turned to ash, who would abandon London. If thou wouldst, let it nourish thy lordship, and in return do her one small kindness. Remember those who stayed by her to the end, in the shadows cast by fire. And lastly, my lord, take up thy rightful mantle of usurper.
So yes, we essentially just brought the news that her sister's dead now.
Be safe, our lord and liege. I prithee rest.
So, Frida was an Ashen one, just like us, so that means she failed to link the fire. However, what is that sound? Yeah, however, I do not believe that she wanted to lit the fire. I think what makes more sense is that she tried to become the true Lady of Londor, but failed to usurp the fire. Most likely, I think that she could defeat the Soul of Cinder, for instance, but she couldn't, or whoever was defending the flame at that point, probably the Soul of Cinder, but she couldn't usurp it, essentially. Well, no, she's still alive. Yeah, she's still here. Irina. So let's have a look at her weapons as well, and what we can get from her soul. We can also have a look at the her armor, quote unquote, her robes.
And a fine day it is. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
So, from her soul, we get 2 items. Frida's great scythe, a great scythe wielded by Sister Elfrida, with a curved blade thinly coated by painted world frost that easily breaks the guard of shields. In the painting, the scythe is a symbol of a long-lost home, possibly explaining Elfrida's preference for it. And Rose of Ariandel, which essentially, if people remember this from whoever's played Dark Souls 1, looks like the Velka talisman, just a big version of that. A flail used by the bulbous father of the painted world to shred his own skin, producing blood to appease the flame. Both a weapon and a miracle catalyst. Ariandel, being the restorer of the painted world, knew that it was painted with blood, and that only blood could protect the secret. So essentially, yeah, you flail yourself and...
I took the manage.
Excuse me. You can flail yourself and give yourself a buff, essentially.
Ah.
Okay, so let's have a look at Sister Frida's robes. Here we go. So, there's one part that is actually a little bit different. So, right, so garb of Frida, sister of the painted world, a light blue dress sewn with thick fabric. After renouncing everything, Frida discovered a people that she wished to protect and assumed the precise form or what they yearned for. Considering that she looks rather like Priscilla, I have a feeling the Corvians wanted another Priscilla, essentially, another mother of the Painted World to soothe them. But her trousers says something a bit different. Garba Frida, sister of the Painted World, hidden beneath her light blue dress are the trousers of a swordsman. An offer of protection implies the eventual wielding of a blade and a spilling of blood, as Frida learned during the establishment of the Sable Church. So even under all that, she was still a swordsman at heart. Almost like she was pretending as well. It won't put me past her. Although, to be fair, she did seem invested in actually keeping everyone safe. In her own misguided way. But we're also going to have a talk with the Corvian as well, that we talked to on the way through. And then we'll level up. And then I think before we go into the final DLC, I think it's time to actually go to the place where you're supposed to enter it. So if we're going here, he's moved. He's gone to the balcony, if I remember rightly. Oh god, here he is, yeah.
Oh, my, thank you. I can hear the crackling from here. The sound of my home. The painting of Ariandel. Burning away.
And that's the third Titanite slab in this DLC.
When the world rots, we set it afire for the sake of the next world. It's the one thing we do right, unlike those fools on the outside. When the world...
So yes. These people, these Corvians, it seems like they've been doing this over and over and over again. Because obviously paintings eventually do get rotten if you leave them alone for a long time. So there may have been a whole litany of paintings between the painting of Ariamis in Dark Souls 1 to the painting of Ariandel. And considering I think there's been thousands of years between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, that's most likely what's happened. I will level up.
Welcome home, speak.
Oh, actually, no, before we do so, let's eat these souls. And finally,
Welcome home. Very then take.
just enough.
Farewell, Ashen One, mayst thou thy peace discover.
So let's place the cinders of the twin princes up here. A throne much higher than everybody else's. To trigger the cutscene. Oh, before we do that, actually, just had a thought. Let's reinforce this. Ah! Right. I think we've just got enough to get a Titanite chunk. Yeah.
Ashen one.
Can't use the parting flame just yet. We need more
Do not be gone. What is it?
intelligence and whatnot. But it will be useful for us when we continue onwards.
The five lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen one, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
So yeah, now we notice that the thrones, they are set up in a way to make them look down upon you, kind of like a council, right?
Noble lords of Cinder,
Poor Ludleth.
the fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let him grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Yes, so we're now at the kiln of the first flame, a ruined and darkened shrine. And when we go outside, not only is the sun become even more of a dark sign, but it's also bleeding. Look at the state of the world. It's all been burnt to ash and is just compacted into it. It just compacted and folded in on itself. Just this complete trash heap, basically. What's left of civilization, basically. Just crumpled in on itself. So yeah, up there is the first flame. Sat upon what is basically an arch tree. But We ain't not going that way. We're going this way. We're going to the Dreg Heap. To the final DLC of Dark Souls 3.
Your head's square on your shoulders, is it? I thought that clamoring tin can was the last. But here we go again. What is it you want from this old stone-amped hag? I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. I just like to stand here and take in the view.
You're not standing, you found yourself a chair, which is quite nice at least. I have business with you.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
I mean, agreed, but still.
An old stone-amped hag would be brimming with goodies.
Brimming with goodies?
I've none of that. Not a smithereen.
I mean, she's obviously lying, because if you go in here, she's got herself a split-leaf greatsword, which is in fact a halberd. There we go.
At the close of the Age of Fire, all lands meet at the end of the earth. Great kingdoms and anemic townships will be one and the same. The great tide of human enterprise, all for naught. That's why I'm so taken by this grand sight. This must be what it's like to be a god. Oh, if you just can't stop yourself, at least hear this. Far below, there's a deep, dark hole carved out of a tree. From time to time, voices brim from the depths of the cavity even now. Mutterings of the very demon that Prince Lorien spoke of, I'm sure. Horrible sounds of an afflicted thing, yet cursing men. At the close of the great...
Okay, there we go. She's got that's everything there.
Keep your marvels intact, love. At least until I lose mine.
Right, so essentially this is the end of the world. Essentially. And that is where I'm actually stopping it. So we can continue this and possibly finish this next stream and move on to the next game. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed themselves with the stream. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but I felt like ending it on a little bit of a cliffhanger. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. Do take care, and I will see you Wednesday for more Dark Souls and, well, the end of the world. See ya!